When your happiness doesn't belong to you, your whole life is inside out. Everything is upside down. Everything is backwards. Nothing makes sense. But yet at the same time, it all makes perfect sense to you. Now, let me tell you what this means. When your happiness does not belong to you, it means that you have given some other person, some other object, some other item, a TV show, a movie, an event, a skill that you have, maybe an activity that you do, perhaps. You have placed that higher than you in your life. And once this happens, then nothing you do makes you happy, because you have to wait for this thing that you have placed above you to provide you, to fill you, to fulfill you with happiness. Nothing else can make you happy until you receive that. And if you are in that spot, it's okay, but it is not a place you want to live in. You do not want to live a life where you are dependent on external things for your own happiness. You know how fucking insane that sounds? Yeah, oh, I'm not happy today. Hey man, how you doing? I'm not happy today. Why not? Oh, because I couldn't go to the gym. I'm not happy. Oh, really? Yeah, I only get happiness when I go to the gym. That's the only time I'm happy. Outside of that, I'm never happy. I'm just always sad. But then I go to the gym and I'm super happy and I love being there. But once I'm out of it, yeah, no, I'm not happy. Like, what? That's insane. But for some people, this is a reality. This is true. And they don't even realize it. And obviously, they're not going to say it like that. But if you're like, oh, I'm not happy because my significant other did something, like said something weird or went out on their own, like, and I usually want, like, oh, my significant other went out last night and I was home alone, so I wasn't happy because I only get my happiness when I'm with her or him. It's like, what? That's crazy. You're telling me that your happiness relies on another person being around you? That's fucking insane. That's batshit insane. If you do not generate your own source of happiness, then how the fuck are you ever going to be fulfilled in life? How the fuck are you ever going to enjoy anything you do in this life? You're not. Stop looking outside of yourself for happiness. Look, you are the only one that generates happiness for yourself. You are the only person that can generate happiness, that can choose whether or not you are happy. This being me, who I am, no one else is capable of telling me whether or not I am happy. Okay? I don't give a fuck who is coming up to me. You could have every famous person in the world line up in front of me and say, you are not happy. And I would not give a fuck, because they are not me. How can they tell me that I'm not happy? Okay, but that's easy because it's someone you don't know. So you got to do this for people in your own life too. If people in your own life make it difficult for you to be happy because you are so attached to them, then you need to separate yourself from these people. And I'm not saying for good, and I'm not saying you have to do it in a way that makes you an asshole, but maybe they'll perceive it that way, and that's okay. Set a fucking boundary though, alright? I came out great. Set a fucking boundary, for real though. Stop allowing other people to choose you before you can choose yourself. Like, I feel like this is so obvious, But yet I see so many people doing it. And I know it's not obvious, at least not all the time, because I was once a person who did this and who acted and behaved in this way. I could never choose myself. I always had to be there for others. And while that is a good thing inherently, sure, it's good to be there for others. If you're not choosing yourself, then you are never filled. If your cup is never filled, how can you overflow and give to others? Your true, genuine, authentic sense of self, your true, authentic sense of all that is. How can you give that to other people if you have no responsibility to yourself? And if you are not sitting here owning up to your life and realizing that you are in control of this life and you are in control of your happiness and everything you feel, everything you decide is true, everything that you react to, everything that you act upon is all yours. It was all decided by you. And it all has been up until this point. Your whole life, everything has been decided by you. Okay, it's all been decided by you. You are the only one perceiving reality in the way that you perceive it. No one else in this whole world, okay, not a single other human being on the planet is perceiving reality in the way you are perceiving it right now. Through the lens you are perceiving it right now, through your eyes. No one else is doing that. That is how unique you are. That is how special you are. That is how fucking awesome you are. Like, bask in the glory of realizing that you are the only one blessed enough to perceive reality through your own eyes and see reality the way you see it. That is a fucking blessing. And you are misusing that blessing if you are allowing other people to dictate your happiness, to dictate what gives you peace, what brings you success. What is success to you? Who gives a fuck what your friend says what a successful person looks like? If that's not a successful person to you, then you aren't going to do that. You don't need to do that. You're never going to achieve success chasing other people's ideals and other people's versions of success. And you're never going to be truly happy, truly feel fulfilled within, feel like you are living the life you want to live, feel like you are expressing yourself the way you want to express yourself if you are doing any of these things through someone else's lens of your reality. And this is how we need to be looking at life. All right. This is how life needs to be viewed. Am I living through my own lens? Because my lens is the only way that reality is perceived for me. The only way. And if you truly are living through your own lens, through reality in your eyes, in the way you perceive it as all that you are, and you are allowing yourself to be expressed fully, you are allowing yourself to do what it is you need to do, to not do what you do not want to do, to be who you want to be, to not be who you do not want to be, then how can you have anything but fulfillment? How can you have anything but joy, but peace, but happiness in life. Because you're always moving at your own pace. You're always in your own lane. No matter how it may look externally. You are never driving in someone else's lane. You are never driving in their car. You're always in your own car. You're always in your own lane. Each person has their own lane that they're in life. And sure, we may intersect. We may cross lanes and cross paths now and again. But you never fully merge into someone else's lane. You always only stay in your own lane. And that is how you truly develop happiness in your life. By staying in your own lane and doing things in your own way. You cannot care what other people say about you, what other people think about you. They aren't you. Who gives a fuck what they say about you? Who gives a fuck what they think about you? Are you really going to sit here and allow someone else who has never lived inside of you determine what you are like and who you are? You better not. You better not take that shit at all. All right? So decide happiness for yourself. Don't allow your happiness to belong to another person, to another item, to another activity, to anything other than you in your life. Your happiness only ever belongs to you. And when it doesn't, that's when you think your life sucks. But it doesn't. Your life only sucks because you are choosing to not be who you are. You are choosing to not be yourself and to not give yourself what you need. You are not giving yourself fulfillment, happiness, peace within. And you are allowing other people to give that to you. And if you are ever relying on someone else to give you any of those things, you will never truly be happy and content in life. All right. So I want you, if you do not currently, I want you to start living life on your own terms, in your own way. And I'm not saying don't care for others, but don't allow other people to dictate what makes you happy. Do not ever again allow your happiness to belong to someone outside of you. You decide what makes you happy, when you are happy, why you are happy. No one else can tell you otherwise. Go out there, live your life, not someone else's version of your life. Go and live the life that you were meant to live, the life that makes you feel authentic and happy and fulfilled. All right, go out there and do that. No one's waiting around for you to. No one's going to stop you from doing it either. And if they are, set boundaries and tell them you're doing what you need to do for who you are. And if someone has a problem with that, that's on them, not on you. All right, I love you guys. Remember, your happiness is always yours. You are always in control of that. Peace.